All right, starting with tennis this morning. World number one, Jannik Sinner produced some of his best tennis of the US Open so far, beating Tommy Paul and set up a tantalizing quarterfinal against Daniil Medvedev in the wee hours of today. Italy's Sinner beat home Hope Paul 7-6, 7-6, 6-1 in front of a rowdy New York crowd at the night session at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Russia's Medvedev, the 2021 US Open champion, sent an emphatic statement earlier on Monday with a 6-love, 6-1, 6-3 victory over Nuno Borges of Portugal. Now, for Jannik Sinner, well, he made it clear that he kept enjoying the game while he was playing against Tommy Paul.
I was get more exciting also when you play important points, important moments, and in my mind, this is why we practice for. This is why you make repetition in the practice courts, where you feel more safe, where you have to maybe change up a couple of things, trying to surprise him. You have to serve a bit smarter in the second set. Tiebreak, I didn't serve very well, but trying to find a solution somehow. And but tie breaks and all this, they can go both ways. You have to accept it if they go in the other way. And for sure, it depends also how you play the game before. If you're 6-5 up, for example, and the other one is serving, you can be a bit more aggressive. In worst case, you are in the tiebreak. So, trying to play with the score a bit. I think that was important today.
Okay, now the next set of games are scheduled for today. Just one in the ATP category of the US Open is a battle between Taylor Fritz and Alexander Zverev. Well, in the WTA category, Iga Swiatek defeated Ludmila Samsonova 6-4, 6-1 in a game decided in the wee hours of today and late last night in the US. And the next game in the WTA for today is going down by 5 p.m. while Paulo Bartosa will take on Emma Navarro. Tomorrow, games are going down in the WTA category of the US Open, where Craig Zhang will take on Arina Sabalenka as the British Haddad Maia take on Karolina Muchova by 5 p.m. Iga Swiatek will be up against Jessica Pegula by 5 o'clock. And for the ATP, Grigor Dimitrov will take on Francis Tiafoe, Jack Draper taking on Alex de Minaur, and Jannik Sinner taking on Daniil Medvedev by 5 p.m. Now, moving away from that, Rafael Nadal has defended Jannik Sinner after the world number one tested positive for a banned substance but avoided punishment, saying the Italian would never have conceded doping and he was not judged differently just because he is a top-ranked player. In March, Sinner tested positive for the steroid clostridiol, which can be used to build muscle mass, but was cleared by the tribunal after they learned that his physio applied a spray to a cut on his own hand before carrying out treatment on the Italian. Sinner arrived at the US Open with players alleging double standards when he was cleared of wrongdoing, where others had been provisionally suspended for similar positive tests. But Nadal said the anti-doping organizations must be trusted. It is 9:07 live from Solutions on 93.9 FM. What's happening in the party for the Paralympics?
Hi guys, what do you know about cholera? Cholera is a serious bacterial disease that causes severe diarrhea and dehydration.
It is spread through contaminated water, food and drinks, vegetables grown with water containing human waste, raw and undercooked fish, and seafood caught in waters polluted with sewage. Symptoms of cholera include rapid heart rate, diarrhea, nausea and vomiting.
Now, to protect yourself and family from getting sick with cholera, practice good personal hygiene by
drinking only clean or purified water. Wash your hands often with soap and safe water, not only after using the toilet. Avoid eating contaminated food. Also, wash fruits and vegetables thoroughly.
Let's work together to keep ourselves and our communities safe. Together, we can prevent cholera from spreading.
This message is powered by Solutions 93.9 FM.
Okay, welcome back. Still Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM, and we keep monitoring Nigerian athletes. Remember, after yesterday's bronze medal, Nigeria is set to pick another medal. So let's be positive. Remember, it was Bolaji Mariam who became the first Africa para player to win yesterday, becoming the first African in the para badminton to win a medal at that particular competition. Well, she was able to defeat Ukrainian Oksana Kozina 21-9, 21-9 to pick the first medal for Team Nigeria at the ongoing Paralympics. Remember, the able-bodied athlete did not pick a single medal at the Olympics. So it looks positive, and it looks like a green for Team Nigeria right there in France. But we've got games going down today. There's going to be continuation. The blind football going down today. We have Bosia going down today. The goal ball, para archery, para athletics also going down today. We have para equestrian starting today. We have para swimming also going down today. Para table tennis, shooting para sports, sitting volleyball, wheelchair basketball, wheelchair fencing starting today, as wheelchair tennis continues today. All right, now looking at the medal standings, Nigeria is still with one medal, placed 53rd. And, with the way things are, we are not the only country with just one medal. So let's be hopeful. All right, but looking at the top three countries, People's Republic of China is still occupying the number one spot on the medal log with a total of 87 medals, comprising 43 gold, 30 silver, 14 bronze, and Great Britain is second with 29 gold, 15 silver, 10 bronze, making a total of 54 medals, while United States of America is placed third with a total of 13 gold, 19 silver, 10 bronze, making a total of 42 medals at the Paralympics event. As we keep looking at that, we move on this morning, and while we talk football, with the way things went yesterday, we still continue to celebrate Nigeria's under-20 female national team with the outstanding performance yesterday. We look at games also going down today. We'll look at Super Eagles camp as well. Still Kickoff Sports Show.
You fit sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble past malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
Hello, good evening everybody, and welcome along to the El Techo Stadium here in Colombia in Bogota. It's time for the second game from Group D as Nigeria take on Korea Republic. That's into a very useful area, and having come for it, that's a better looking ball, it's in! Nigeria may well have won it late on against Korea Republic. Nigeria have the lead late on. History repeats itself once again. Nigeria strike late to beat Korea Republic. Nigeria 1, Korea Republic 0.
Okay, well, that was Nigeria beating Korea Republic 1-0 yesterday in the group game. Well, Nigeria already has 3 points from their group. Well, games are going down today at the women's under 20 women's World Cup. In Group A, Mexico will take on Australia, while France will be up against Brazil. In Group E, Japan will take on New Zealand. As earlier today, Netherlands defeated Costa Rica 2-0. So that's the updates coming from the FIFA Women's Under 20 World Cup. All right, now moving on this morning, and we go straight to the Super Eagles camp, where we have our players already resuming to camp. According to reports, Chippa United goalkeeper Stanley Wabali arrived at Uyo on Monday night to increase the number of players in the Super Eagles camp. Remember, William Trust Ekong and some other key players, were the first set of players in that camp. And the updates we're getting from the Super Eagles camp this morning has got William Trust Ekong, Olaino, Shemia Jayo, Lisanda, Demola Lukman, Stanley Wabali, Taiwa Weniyi, Wilfred Ndidi, Obaso here, Victor Boniface, and Tom Dele Bashiru. Those are the players currently in the Super Eagles camp, and we should be expecting one man who's currently in Turkey.
Final switches play to Zerbin. Zerbin's cross is good. Djuric has put it away. Monza's first chance of the match hits the back of the net, and Milan Djuric. Monza take the lead in the first half. Ongisa in support. Good cross to Osimhen. What a towering header from Victor Osimhen. What a goal. What a header. Kvaratskhelia has players in support. Zielinski, one of them. Zielinski blocked. Napolitano! What a turnaround at the All-Power Stadium. He can certainly lap up all the adoration of the travelling fans. Look where he is, and look where he puts it. Still going. Zielinski now. Brilliant! Brilliant and brilliant again. 3 top-notch goals from Napoli. Colpani. Can Monza pull one back? Colpani! What is going on here in Brianza? It's turning into a basketball match, never mind a football match. Gagliardini outsmarted by Osimhen and Raspadori now. First touch of the game for Giacomo Raspadori on the pitch, a matter of seconds, and Napoli have the fourth via their substitute. Napoli put together.
Well, one of the goals, or part of the goal scored by Victor Osimhen for Napoli when they played Monza last season. But now this man is already in Turkey. And what you call it, Turkey, how they call it there. But now Victor Osimhen's arrival at Istanbul is going live on their YouTube channel today. And according to tweets coming from the Galatasaray page, join our YouTube channel now to watch Victor Osimhen's first moment in Istanbul. Become a member, get behind the scene access. Okay, join the London Pride. And by the way, you look at the way they kept updating Nigerians about how Victor Osimhen, will be moving to the team. At first, they started with a mask, and later we saw Victor Osimhen, arriving from the plane, from the airport, getting and showing that sign that he's ready to roar with a Turkish Super League side. All right. Well, if you are a Victor Osimhen fan, I don't know if you've been following the Galatasaray X handle, same as their IG page. All right. Congratulations to Victor Osimhen. Well, he's moving on loan to that side for a season, and after that, maybe he will surely move to the other side or return to Napoli where things can be better, or move to Saudi Pro League, or maybe to Chelsea. Let's wait and see. And one man who we are also seeing is Luis Suarez. And report has it that Luis Suarez announced his retirement from Uruguay national team in a news conference on Monday, saying that he will step away from international duty after his team's World Cup qualifier against Paraguay on Friday. The former Liverpool and Barcelona star, who is now playing with Inter Miami in MLS, departs as Uruguay's time leading scorer with 69 goals in 142 games across 17 years. Maybe one man who a lot of people expected to call it quits from football after Euro 2024 happens to be Cristiano Ronaldo. And report has it that Portugal legend Cristiano Ronaldo says he has no plans to retire from international football yet. But it won't be a difficult decision to make when the time comes. That's according to the 39-year-old player for the Saudi Pro League side Al Nassr. The 39-year-old has more caps and more goals than anybody else in men's international football history, with 130 strikes in 212 games. He is in Portugal squad for the Nations League games with Croatia and Scotland. Well, remember, he once played for Manchester United, moving to Real Madrid, and now plays for Al Nassr in Saudi Pro League. Now, let's talk about Manchester United this morning, a team where we kept saying that whoever sees a Manchester United fan should just, hug them at this period, because things are not really going well with Manchester United, most especially with their poor run and results which they got against Liverpool over the weekend. Yes, they may feel like we want to forget, but we will not forget. Well, Manchester United manager Ten Hag has the backing of senior Old Trafford figures to deliver and sustain success. The club craves. After surviving an 8th place finish last season, United's worst since 1990, thanks to the FA Cup final win against Manchester City. The Dutchman is under pressure again after Sunday's 3-0 home defeat by Liverpool. The result dropped United to 14th in the Premier League with 3 points from their opening 3 games.
Haaland continued his hat-trick as he scored all 3 goals over the weekend in the match day 3 of the English Premier League against West Ham United in a 3-1 win at the London Stadium. His 7th goal this season for defending champions Manchester City. Arsenal draw points at home after a 1-1 draw with visitors Brighton. Wolves and Nottingham Forest also ended the match in a 1-1 draw. Meanwhile, Aston Villa defeated Leicester City 2-1. Ipswich Town and Fulham played out 1-1 draw. Brentford beat Southampton 3-1. And Everton lost 3-2 against Bournemouth. On Sunday, Chelsea and Crystal Palace settled for a 1-goal apiece. Newcastle ate Tottenham Hotspur 2-1. And Liverpool smashed Manchester United 3-0 at the Old Trafford.
Well, that's not a good ball. Given away by Casemiro again. Can Liverpool punish Manchester United? Gravenberch for Salah, and Luis Diaz is there, but it's put in, and Liverpool lead, and this time it will count. They've managed to squeeze it over the line, and Liverpool are in front at Old Trafford. It's another win for Liverpool, and this is Luis Diaz. Salah, Luis Diaz, brilliant! What a goal that is! And Luis Diaz has 2, and Liverpool have 2, and that is as good as they come. It's a really good win from Liverpool again. It's McAllister, Szoboszlai, look at the white shirts coming here. Salah! Liverpool have 3. Salah scores at Old Trafford again, and Liverpool surely on their way to another big Old Trafford win. Arne Slot has the edge over Erik Ten Hag, and Liverpool have won it at a canter, really.
Well, updates from the matchday 3 of the English Premier League over the weekend. According to data for Manchester United, if they lose at Southampton after the international break, scheduled for 14th of September, it will represent their worst start since the 1986-1987 season, when they picked up 1 point from their first 4 games within 2 months. Now, Roy Atkinson was fired and replaced by Sir Alex Ferguson. And remember, Alex Ferguson also had his share of failure with Manchester United, but later he got things right. Now, for now, at least the Ten Hag has the support of the new football structure put in place by co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Now let's go straight to Barcelona this morning, where Barcelona have hit back at Spanish media reports suggesting sporting director Deco is considering leaving the club after a difficult summer transfer window. Barcelona signed Daniel Olmo and Paul Victor this summer, but were thwarted in their effort to sign a left winger, a holding midfielder, and a defender due to their continued financial struggles. But now, updates we are also getting this morning is about Merino. Now, Arsenal midfielder Mikel Merino is set to miss close to 2 months with the fractured shoulder. The Spaniard reportedly suffered the injury in his first training session after joining the North London club. Ghana's boss Mikel Arteta has confirmed on Friday Merino had suffered an injury, but the full extent has now been laid bare. Now, talking about Mikel Merino, the Spaniard, well, let's go straight to Spain this morning. What went down over the weekend, same as what went down in Italy and Germany.
Barcelona were big winners in the matchday 3 of the Spanish La Liga as they scored 7 goals past Real Valladolid at the Luis Company Olympic Stadium and keeping a clean sheet in the 7-0 victory. Atletico Madrid scored a 1-0 victory against Atletico Bilbao. Espanyol recorded a 2-1 win against Rayo Vallecano and Leganés defeated Mallorca 1-0. On Sunday, Osasuna had a 3-2 victory over Celta Vigo. Alaves defeated Las Palmas 2-0. Girona recorded a 2-0 victory over Sevilla, while Getafe and Real Sociedad ended their game goalless. And Kylian Mbappe getting his first La Liga goals to help Real Madrid beat Real Betis 2-0.
Valverde. Mbappe! The wait is on amongst the La Liga goal scorers. Yeah. Wait is over for one Mbappe La Liga goal. He now has 2! And like buses, you wait a while.
He needed where he wanted to play the ball, and he just waited for Rui Silva. More Vinicius.
In some of the results in Italian top-flight football, over the weekend, Torino extended their unbeaten run against newly promoted Serie A sides to 7 matches by beating Venezia 1-0, and defending champions Inter Milan maintained their unbeaten start to the Serie A campaign with a 4-0 demolition of Atalanta. On Saturday, Lecce valiantly claimed their first head-to-head victory at the Stadio Via del Mar, narrowly defeating Cagliari 1-0, and Bologna are still waiting for their Serie A win under the new boss Vincenzo Italiano after they were held to a 1-1 draw by Empoli. Meanwhile, battle between Napoli and Parma finished with a 2-1 in favor of the Antonio Conte-led side, and 2-2 draw was the final scoreline between Lazio and AC Milan at the Stadio Olimpico.
Held in by Pulisic, and it's an early goal. Pavlovic wheels away in celebration, just his second appearance for the club, and the Serbian defender nods the Rossoneri ahead. Zaccagni, Bulaidia, Bruno Tavares, and Castellanos with the leveller. Milan peg back. Zaccagni, Tavares again on this left-hand side. Goes looking for Bulaidia! On his full debut for Lazio, he has turned the game on its head. Tammy Abraham, first touch for him in Milan colours. Now Theo Hernandez for Tammy Abraham, offloads Rafael Leao! Instant impact! A couple of minutes, and that's all he's needed, Rafael Leao, to put his name on the score sheet. Final score at full time here at the Olimpico. Lazio 2, Milan 2.
On Sunday, Verona climbed into the league's top 4 ahead of the upcoming international break, beating rivals Genoa with 2-0, and Fiorentina fought from 2 goals down to rescue a draw with Monza at the Stadio Artemio Franchi. Still on Sunday night, first Serie A goal for Brenner was enough to earn Udinese a second successive victory as they beat Como 1-0, while Juventus and Roma played out an uninspiring 0-0 draw at the Allianz Stadium. The German Bundesliga with 2 games ended on the 1st of September 2024 with a total of 3 red cards, 47 yellow cards and 26 goals, and Bayer Leverkusen ending their unbeaten run. In the result, Union Berlin ended up on the losing side in only one of their previous 11 head-to-heads as Benedikt Olebach, first half screamer, helped the host to a 1-0 victory over newly promoted St. Pauli at the Stadion an der Forsthalle on Friday. In other games, Werder Bremen and 10-man Borussia Dortmund played out goalless, Mainz 05 in a thrilling end-to-end 3-3 draw with VfB Stuttgart at the MHP Arena, and Wolfsburg picking up their first points on the Bundesliga season as they defeated Holstein 2-0 at the Holstein Stadion. Frankfurt ended a 5-game winless run in the Bundesliga with a 3-1 victory over Hoffenheim at the Deutsche Bank Park. Frank Honorat and Tim Kelendest formed a deadly duo for Borussia Mönchengladbach as they took their impressive head-to-head record against Bochum with a 2-0, and Bayer Leverkusen were put to a sword by Luis Openda in a dramatic 3-2 comeback victory for RB Leipzig, having avoided defeat across the entirety of the 2023-2024 Bundesliga campaign.
Target now, Frimpong. Let's see if he can hit the target. Wasn't picked up. Frimpong and puts it away. Jeremy Frimpong found the gap, and Leverkusen in front. At the angle, does he? Florian Wirtz, Grimaldo, for 2-0. The defending champions are prospering. Not a bad idea, Kamper. That changes the equation. Kevin Kamper against his former club. Now Šeško for Leipzig. We know they can bite back. Openda. There it is. Luis Openda. And now it is 2-2. Musa for Openda. And takes it. Oh, it's brilliant. Arrowed it home.
On Sunday, Heidenheim moving up to the top spot in the Bundesliga for the first time in their history, trashing Augsburg at Voith Arena by 4-0, the highest goal of the week. And Bayern Munich defeating Freiburg 2-0 at the Allianz Arena saw the completion of the week 2 of the German Top Flight League.
All right, with that, we'll wrap up the show. Coming up next is from the dailies. Adidamala Fenwa coming up. With Comrade Ayodeji Adishok, we're looking at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.
Papa told me keep your head up high. Even though your body full of bite marks from all them kids.